Yo, what's good, YouTube? You already know, man. It's your boy LaRon, female rap elite. I am back with another video. Yo, you know how this shit goes each and every time. Please make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Please make sure that you hit the bell notification, hit all notifications so you have my videos in your possession each and every time. See, Jay said it's a lot going, it's a lot happening. Let me tell you something. Subscribe to the channel, all of that shit, right? Matter of fact, let me drop my intro because I'll be forgetting about what Tamira put together for me. I don't be forgetting about it, but sometimes I just be yapping. And you know what I'm saying? They drop this from the beginning.
How many times I got to let y'all bitches know I'm why so many bitches wanna take my flow? I'm too hot, too dope, flow like that pink Chris and mimosa. Who the fuck doper? Niggas wanna run up in my spots and
Yeah. There's a lot going on. You know what's so crazy? I think certain people can understand. It's like not only do we all have a real life going on, but sometimes when it be so much going on, you really just gotta like pull back and just watch shit. Like, because was I supposed to go live yesterday? Did I come live yesterday? No, I didn't go live yesterday. No, I didn't go live yesterday. Sometimes I be needed a day or two. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, shout out to everybody in the chat. What's up, Rico? What's up, Kirby? What's up, Tamara? What's up? At a phone line? I don't know. I kind of talk too much. And then I feel like, not trying to be honest with you, I feel like this works for me. And I will do that. I will do that soon, right? But I kind of like it now because sometimes, let me just tell you this, when you change a thing from what it is, like, I don't even want to hear your voice, like, for real, like, be honest with you. I had an amazing conversation at the barbershop tonight. You know, Nicki Minaj came up. Yo, tell me why this one barber in the shop tried to say Megan Thee Stallion was, he said, Megan, he said, what? He was just Houston proud, though. He was like, any Megan song, and listen, it felt good because I didn't even bring them up because they was having a rap conversation. And then, you know, they started talking about Megan, right? That's how I led the conversation because I was asking them what they thought about her. And the one guy was like, better than Nicki Minaj. And, you know, the guy who I be getting my tree from, he was like, what? He was like, nah. He was like, nah. Nicki got songs with niggas. It's like, no, nah. And I just let him do the talking. You ever just sit back, let them do the talking? You know what I'm saying? I do this shit online. I'm not about to do this shit in real life. I'm telling y'all, when I'm in conversation with people and like, this is still real life, but when I'm out in the world, I don't be having those conversations. I'll turn into a person who don't even really have an opinion. I'm telling you. Nope. Hell no. How I know you ain't trying to stage me and set me the fuck up? Hell no. Nope. We ain't talking about none of that shit. None of it. So listen, if you just coming in, please make sure that you do, you know what I'm saying, thumbs up, subscribe, all that. Please make sure that you check out my new song, Best Me, streaming everywhere. Let me know what you think about my Super Freaky Girl remix too. Let me bring that up real quick. And now that I've released it already, I sent it to my brother and he's like, yo, bro, send it to me, open up the verse and do it. And I ain't collaborated with my brother in a while. I would really love to do that. I want to tell him, it's like, damn, I sent you some original shit. Why you ain't respond to the original shit, but you want to get on this shit? Because he know I nailed that shit. Yo, that part where I flipped my flow, he know that I killed that shit. He sent back fire emojis. He was like, yeah, you killed that. So he want to get on it, but it's like, I already did it. And to be honest with you, I didn't even invest that much time in that remix because I just felt like for the circles freestyle and for the week go up, I just felt like I feel like with freestyles, they should be easy. Like how the Super Freaky Girl, I wrote that shit literally in 20 minutes, swear to God, wrote it quick. And I recorded it the next day. And I feel like when you do freestyles, like, you know, when you do shit like that, it should be quick. For the circles, I invested so much time in that writing. Like that shit was critical. Like it's way more critical than this. To me it is, but it's crazy how people respond to the Super Freaky Girl over the circles. I'm like, how the fuck do you guys, like, I'm telling you, I got way more responses in regards to like how people felt about it versus like circles or like shit like that. I'm like, wow. Anyway, let's check this out.
The remix. People
People talk about comeback and busting, low comebacks and house discussion. You know you watch my so what's discussion, and you don't gotta ask about fuck because my name is wrong. I rap Albany, y'all like big, but y'all all fucking smoke me. Started off rapping, and my brothers of course. You can put your mic down, right down, cause me. Yeah, my lyrics, you hear it, my spirit, my passion, everything. I'm laughing and rapping. But my brother, my vision, I go out and get it. I don't gotta wait for the track. Yeah, you know that I'm closing my toes in the ocean. Yo, splashing cause underwater. You know what's so crazy? I just wrote that shit sometimes, but when I be singing it, I don't be knowing the lyrics sometimes. Like, when I tell you I did that shit straight in and just did it, I'm telling you, my engineer be so surprised with me because I went in like this was literally an hour studio session. Like, and you know what's so crazy? This is not even mixed down. You want to know how much you value like in bringing forth quality? Studio sessions cost money. I paid $70 just for that, and that's not even a mixed down track. So it's like, how much do you love to do what you want to do? You know what I'm saying? And be clear, because I was talking to somebody about this, right? I do music because I like to do it. I'm not doing this to be signed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not doing that, but who doesn't want their music to be listened to at the same point? Like, you know what I'm saying? But yes, when you hear this shit, I do it because I can do it. I'm not doing it to like get noticed by, no, of course anybody would want somebody to listen to their music, but I do this shit because I'm nice. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
They might peep go, but you go. The remix. People rapping about comics and busting. Little comebacks and pals disgusting. You know you watch mine, so what's the discussion? And you don't gotta ask if I fucked your cousin. My name Laurent. I rap Albany. Y'all like big, but y'all all fucking spoils me. Started really rapping and my brothers is a cause of me. So you can put your mic down, right down, cause of me. Yeah, my lyrics, you hear it, my spirit, my passion, the reason I'm lasting and rapping. Plus, my rhythm, my vision, I go out and get it. I don't gotta wait for the tracker. Yeah, you know that I'm chosen, not chosen. The ocean, low later we come to splashing, cause underwater, they might peep.
I don't know. You know what? I know why they like that. It was that trickery with that flow. It was they like that the mix of it. So I know why they like it, but still, I felt like the circles was just way harder than that. Like to me personally. So anyway, $70. That means you use the white guy. Then no, I'm trying to tell you, Zay. I go to Quality Studios. That's not a mix down that I just played to you. A studio session in Houston, Texas, is not $25. And when you hear people paying $25 for a studio session, the vocals is not clear like that. You understand? It costs money to do shit nowadays, bro. I'm telling you. Like, Here We Go, when I did that song, that pop song, I had the full instrumental for that. Like, I had the track out. That song cost me $450 to mix and master it properly. It costs money to record music properly. All of these little freestyles you see me doing, like the circles and all that, that's just regular. That's like our studio session. That's not like you spending no money to get no shit mixed down. I'm not spending no money on getting nobody else shit mixed down. That's not my song. It's just flossing, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you got to think about that. You know what I'm saying? You want to do a remix of something. What you want to do? You want to record it over your phone? You want to do a little video to it? That's a quality, but that's not a quality that I really like. So to me, $70 is really nothing. So it's like, yeah, let's get it done. And it's right by where I'm at too. It's just like, let's get it done. You know what I'm saying? I trust him. That's my engineer. So it just works for me. You just got to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Laurent, you're extremely talented with music. I wish you know how to. I wish I knew how to write music. You probably can. You just ain't developed. You know what I'm saying? You probably just didn't develop that skill. Everybody has a skill doing something. So anyway, let's let's talk about what we here to talk about. So Nicki Minaj and the Nosy Hoe situation. Like, yo, I was just kind of watching her video on her channel today, and you know, I understand why people think the way that they do, but it's not up to me to put your mind at ease. Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like this, right? I feel for one, it's like, damn, you know, Nicki is not playing. But for two, it's like where I see like everybody, like, you know, people mad. Like, I'm mad at her for the nasty things she said about Nicki's son and then lying on Nicki and shit like that. But when I get mad at a person, I don't have to attack you for your looks and just because I feel like this, right? Imagine if I opened up my video and I started going in on her and shit like that, whatever, right? And I have women in my chat who supported and super chat my channel. That to me don't make me feel good. It don't. That's not a true testament of who I am. And I could look in that girl's face. She might not act like a person who I know, but you've been around one black woman, been around a lot. Like, you know, to me, I feel like she has ethnic hair. I'm not gonna get in there and talk about her hair, anything like that. But what I will say is tonight when I watched her video, yes, they was definitely calculated with that shit though. How she opened it up strong, and then those guys who was interviewing her from where she was, and she started talking about the people threatening her, and I just felt like it reminded me. I'm not trying to listen. I don't know if she was really crying, but it was just really I said, yo, she really trying to eat this shit. Like, she was like, you know, people, you know, you post me in your stories and stuff like that. It just felt like she snapped into that mode. To me, I love talent, right? And I could peep talent and I could see it or whatever. And I'm like, oh, this girl is, and listen, I want to say this. I think what she's doing is stupid, but I don't think she's a stupid girl. So I was just like, why is she doing this? Like, and you know what's kind of like the bad thing about it? I don't know if she falls into this, but there's a lot of people online who just uh it's a lot of people who fall into the basket of they just don't like Nikki because she's been winning too long, and they want somebody else to win, and they're mad, and they want any I think a lot of the hate comes down to that for a lot of people. It's just like, why is this bitch still here? And that's why I'm happy when I was on her page last night, I made a comment and Nikki liked it and sent love back too. And I just was like, this shit is sharpening Nicki's skill. Like, y'all niggas try to drag her talking about she's 40. Jay-Z's 52 and delivered one of the best verses in the year. 52 and 30? Nicki's 39 right now? Oh, you got a problem for the next 10 motherfucking years. Y'all niggas got a problem. She ain't going nowhere, and you know that. So keep trying to try all of these tricks and the hate and all of that shit. All of the favorite people who y'all think should be in positions and are forced into those positions, they are going to disintegrate. They are. They're going to disintegrate. This is my personal opinion. I feel like something is wrong with Cardi. You go from stealing Nicki's looks. You go from stealing like her lyrics and shit through your ghostwriter and shit like that. Then you go to saying what she said. Like, you know what? I think I got a little too infuriated when it came to Cardi B, like yesterday when she made that comment, last night, actually, this morning, when she was like, what are the signs of somebody being manic? And then I commented on my Twitter, I said, the signs of somebody being manic is pushing out a baby, going to the Harper's Bazaar weeks after, getting attacked, getting pounced on and pounded and looking crazy. That is the signs of being manic. Like, why are you trying to come online and try to make people think that Nicki is crazy and you the fucking crazy one? You are the sympathy and payola one. It's funny as fuck to me, and that further lets me know that there's something wrong. I personally feel like there's something wrong. And when you sell somebody a fucking dream that much and you let them really think that they really out here causing like stir up and shit like that, come on, man. Like, it really gets to their head. It really, really, and it's got to her head, and I don't understand why. Like, I don't. You see everything. Everything that you've done. Like, I really believe Nicki on that. Like, how these people is evil and nasty. I believe it. I could believe it. See, people look at that. Listen, and it's so funny that I feel crazy for saying this, but I have to put it out here like this because you won't understand what I'm saying. Like, Cardi be trying to sell that sweet shit with her face now because you don't look how you look before, Cardi. I'm sorry. Before the way you look, you had a hard face. You looked hard. You looked like the bodega worker. You look different. Now you look soft. You look like those women who I said before that Offset probably like. Her face is softer. It looks different. Even when she was in those you know what? Let me bring this up real quick on her page. And the crazy thing about it was this, right? I be wondering, do y'all just be impressed by stupid motherfuckers, like by people who are not educated, I should say, right? Because when Cardi was on that damn dispatcher talking, I said, what the hell is she talking about? Just a whole bunch of nothing. Like, let me bring this up real quick. Hold on. Let's see. My damn neighbor dog is going off. Hold on a second. Let me share this because I kind of flowed into this topic. So let's just finish it while we on Cardi B, because this is something that I felt passionate about. Like, we could go back to the Nosy Hoe shit. So
you have to make decisions, whether you like it or not. After high school, no matter what anybody tell you, you have to make a decision. Whether you go to college, because a lot of teachers will tell you, oh, when you go to college, you could pick any classes. You could drop one and pick any classes. But what they don't tell you is that, like, it's on your dime. Exactly. It's on your dime. Exactly. Fast forward, you're gonna have to pay Miss Sally one day. Make sure you know about your credit.
Well, typically when I went to school with a lot of people who went to, some people went to university, some people went to community school. A lot of the people I went to community school with or whatever, they, based on their income, they got full rides to school with Pell Grants and FAFSA or whatever. So you should just be kind of conscious of the message that you're putting out there, especially if you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And then, all of that, the Pell Grants, you just gotta, you don't really know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every person's situation is different. Cause I'm telling you, when I first went to college, right, I was trying to be, I ain't gonna say that because you just never know. Anyway, they calculated my mother's income because they had to, because until you turn 24, they told me that your parent was responsible. I didn't get no damn help. I literally probably got $200 from that damn Pell Grant. I ain't get nothing back from that shit, like in a refund. I ain't get nothing. I got nothing pretty much. Like I didn't get no help. So all of that shit was money like out of pocket. What? Are you crazy? Everybody experience is not the same. So just I hate when people talk about like you know what I'm saying, they make blanket statements like that, because a lot of people go to school, like especially I don't know how it is now based on income, but if you go to like a community school or like Borough of Manhattan Community College where a lot of people go to, based on your income and where you from, like you know what I'm saying, everybody has a different type of road. So don't listen to that, because some people can go to school and get a lot of those you know, the charges covered. But a lot of my friends used to go to school and all of their books would be paid for. I had to pay for a lot of my shit. Real talk. I had a scholarship in fast food and my mama helped me. Cardi don't know what she talking about unless she and then listen, can I also say this? I felt like in this setting, right? She was around young kids, or like what was this? And then she's talking about niggas and bitches. Like I just was like, this girl is way off, in my opinion.
Because when I was 18 years old, I started paying bills. I started paying my phone bill, then I started paying light bills, then I started paying cable bills. And then when I'm 23 and I'm 24, I find out that I could have been building my credit, paying those bills, and I never did, because nobody told me nothing about credit. And don't let these rappers tell you that school is...
They ain't tell you to pay your bills on time, because that's the only way that impacts your credit, unless you do a boost through the damn algorithm, unless you do a boost through Experian, where you boost your credit when you connect your bank accounts. I don't really understand how light bill, cable bill, and all of that impacts it, unless it's a boost through Experian, because that shit, only thing it does is impact whether it's a positive or a negative, or you know, a late payment. So you don't really have anything to do with that. It's just either you pay your bills. So you must have, are you saying that you was paying your bills late or what? I mean, we all done that before, but I don't understand that, because if you get lights under your name, I think they want your social security number, right? So if you go, you know, if you get, I don't know, if your lights get turned off and you don't pay the bill, it's going to go on your credit. That's the only way. Like those are, we talking about credit cards. People be having credit card debt when you young like that. Yo, in the early 2000s, when we first got out of high school, I promise you, it was like when you turned either 18 or as soon as you graduated high school in the early 2000s, you got mad credit cards at your house. I'll tell you, I had mad credit cards. All of my friends, I'm gonna be honest with you. All of my friends, we had mad, and let me ask y'all this, right? We used to go to the mall all the time. So when I went to the mall when I was younger, yo, we was like, you know how you walk into the jewelry stores? We had a K Jewelers. So these niggas is advertising credit cards. We all applied for credit cards. We all got like $750. All got jewelry out of that. And, you know, I was the one, I held on to mine for a little while because I wanted to make a decision, come back, look at shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those friends, I'll do shit like that. Like, I will shop with people, but I like to go back to the mall and I wanted to kind of like scope it out by myself. I don't know. I like alone moments. So, but we all had those credit cards. It was another little loophole we got through, was it Macy's, or one time they had this credit card, they was doing like $1,000 limit. I went and got that shit. I told all of my friends, yo, like 7 of my friends went and applied, and we all got like these credit cards through there. All, yep. And you know, if it's a MasterCard, you could use that shit anywhere. Like, we done fucked the game. Like, I know I done ran through some shit. You know what I'm saying? But they throw all of that at you at a young age, and especially if you don't have the focus or the responsibility to, you know, shit. I remember when I got my first cell phone through Sprint. Do you know my phone bill got up to like $1,000 in 1 month? I said, "Oh hell no!" That phone went off quick, and so that was a relationship right there early that got fucked up. Because could you imagine being 18 and running up a cell phone bill to almost $1,000? Oh, that's not getting paid. It wasn't getting paid. It wasn't getting paid. Fuck out of here. So anyway, let's continue on. So let's continue this video of Cardi B, and then we're gonna look at her tweets. Shit, no, we can't go through that again.
Drop one and pick any classes, but what they don't tell you is that it's on your dime. Exactly. It's on your dime. Exactly. Fast forward, you're gonna have to.
And they don't also tell you that when you get out of high school, that everything is on your dime. As far as like, if you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, everything is on your own. So yeah, those are the type of conversations me and my friends was having. It's like, damn, after this shit, it's like you had to go to school. Now it's all on you. You're going to see in 10, 20 years who did what they like, who's where, what moves did they make. You know what I'm saying? That's really the truth. So That's why a lot of people don't be want to go back to them reunions.
Pay Miss Sally one day. Make sure y'all know about your credit, because when I was 18 years old, I started paying bills. I started paying my phone bills, then I started paying light bills, then I started paying cable bills. And then when I'm 23 and I'm 24, I find out that I could have been building my credit, paying those bills. And I never did, because nobody told me nothing about credit. And don't let these rappers tell you that school is not important, blah, 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 because you never know who you're going to meet. I have lawyers, and sometimes we talk about the Holocaust. Yeah. And they be like, wow, I cannot believe you know about this. And
we all talked about the Holocaust in school. You're not special.
These are the shit that I learned in school. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
God. So it's the fluff. See, I'm one of those people. It's the fluff. It's the fluff. It's the fluff. Like, stop the fluff. Just keep going.
Street smart. You gotta learn the book smart. And I'm a girl that I've been making money since I was 18. The fast money, the easy money, the nigga gonna pay my bills money. But ain't nothing more respected than when a bitch walks in on a room and she say, "Yeah, I got a degree." Yeah. Oh, bitch, I got a Chanel purse. Okay, but that degree, it just speaks a little higher. But when you turn 18,
I think this. Hold
you
on.
have to make.
I think the talk would be better from somebody more valuable to me. You know. So let's see. Don't pay attention. Friday going to be real bad for her toodles. So I guess that was that whole Tasha K shit. So you know they saying Tasha K. You see Cardi B. She reposted Armand on her page. That's a good look for him. Where's the tweet at where she posted the other day? Let's see. I get blamed for everything. Yeah, this is it right here, right? I did not understand this shit. And if you read a lot of these posts with people quoting her, she know that they was on that ass. So you bold for even keeping this up. Like, you know what I'm saying? So what are some of the signs of someone having a manic episode? Catching 12 criminal charges over your husband cheating on you, arguing with blogs, your daughter beat day for hours, constantly paying blogs and YouTubers to slander and lie on someone's name, doing voodoo to get rid of someone. Yo, creating a career based off lies and pure hatred of another person. When I tell you these people was going at that ass, and you know, with some people in there being shady. Hold on. Of course they hating. What are the signs of someone body rejecting all of the whatever they saying that? Who cares? You can see what that is. I don't got to talk about that. I mean, we can talk about Shorty. It's like you have to kind of tie that in with Cardi when it's just like she get out here. Hold on. Like when you get out here saying stuff like this and you've done so many bad things. It's like, you know, when I was listening to that Tasha K shit, you know, they like to talk all that, you know, like they like to talk shit about Nicki where it's just like people like to mention her husband and shit like that. But it's like, Cardi, that shit don't fade that you said that to that black woman about her child who was deceased. Nothing's gonna ever change that. And it's like, I just wouldn't, like me personally, like when she was saying that tonight, I was like, damn, she's like the 2-year superstar. Now, you know, Atlantic is about to pump mad money into her now because they got to prove that she ain't a 2-year superstar. But I feel like even they know that the damn jig is up. The jig is up. It's like you shouldn't have to spend money to make somebody seem popular. You shouldn't have to do that. We all see what's going on with radio and all of that. She got the most BET hip hop nominations. It just starts to be laughable. And it's just like, do she even believe it? You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, honestly, right? So just to jump back on that, like, I personally feel like this, and it's like, this is to any other bloggers too. It's too many. And just to say this, you don't ever have to defame Cardi. We don't got to go low. How like when they try to go low on Nicki and now Nicki is about to come for their money. You understand what I'm saying? Let me tell you this. It is too many things to talk about with Cardi as far as like just it's like her being in rap. Just it's so many different things that you don't even have to defame her. I would tell anybody, don't defame anybody. Push yourself to be a little bit more creative in how you talk about things and how you talk about people and shit like that. Just be more creative and have more of a personality and just be, even if it's comedy, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like you don't have to defame nobody. No, they'll be mad if anything ever happened to me or I get in something. It's just mad because they'll be mad because I'm talking real shit. And that's why I always say it's my opinion. Fuck that. In my opinion, she's dumb as hell. In my opinion, she's trying to exist in this black girl's world of great female rap. And you know what? I hate this the most because I love black women. Y'all make me sick on these platforms when y'all be saying shit like, well, why Nicki doing this and that and that and that? But you ain't paying attention to nothing that she's doing. She literally just laughed at somebody who house that burned down the other day. Nicki would be posted over all of the blogs. And then when we say it to you, your excuse is, I didn't hear about that. But you on Nicki shit though. Y'all just like them fans who follow her from song to song, like the hip hop, a lot of the male hip hop fans who follow Nicki. Like, the guy who I told you about who was in the barbershop tonight that said Nicki got bars, 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 but let Nicki have a release on Friday with Justin Bieber. And even if she killed a pop verse, they're going to be mad at her. They're going to be mad because they don't know how to stay away when you don't like Justin Bieber, but you're going to go and download and listen to the song and talk shit about it because you don't even like pop music. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so those are just one of the, like, come on, man. Come on. There's so many different, like, Cardi's to me. Hold on. I hate when black women go after Nicki and praise exactly. And it's like they don't understand or get it. Like they don't get it. And it's like you really like and all of them try to use this excuse like they fans of Nicki and shit like that. And this is why I personally don't believe it, because honestly, you might think that I'm crazy, but I don't think Nosy Hoe is stupid. I think she knows exactly what she's doing, and maybe she didn't think that this would happen. And when I was listening to her video, she was saying a lot of things and how this happened and that happened with Jennifer. And all I was thinking was, what does this have to do with what you said and what you did? Like, it didn't have anything to do with that. It just seemed like a song and a dance. Like it was like a lot of filler. Because that's not going to be determined when it's time for you to be sued. Is that you know what? Let me tell you this, right? If you're talking shit about me for 2 years on some shit like that, and yeah, like that I'm not fond of you, right? But then if you say something where I can get you, I'm gonna get you. It's like, why wouldn't I get you? You understand what I'm saying? Especially if you have the money to or everything. See, this is why it either go two ways. If you don't got the money like Nicki and you don't really like somebody, then you trying to figure out what you're gonna do next. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's gonna. To me, that's the next thing that they would try to do, is try to threaten you or some shit like that. So you just got to be prepared. Trust me. I know that I get on here and talk heavy, and trust me, I promise you, it ain't a day that I don't go outside of my door prepared, ready. I'm telling you, I'm not dumb. I know that these people is fucking talentless. They brainless. They mad that we talk about it. They wish that they just slipped in the game and it wasn't talked about, and that they was just winning, and that you could overthrow Nicki and it would just be, you would be exalted as the best female rapper. You're not. You're not even a good person. It's like, people fix their face to just try to like look more marketable and try to make it seem like, oh, I'm this. Well, maybe, you probably didn't quote a Nicki fan in 2 to 3 days, but you've been doing this shit. You've been doing it for 2 years. I'm glad that Nicki is out here. I'm happy. She's winning. Her song is in the top. So it's crazy, because it's like, say if Nicki still had a good song or whatever the case may be, and she was doing this, they would say she's doing it because her song ain't in the top 10. Now she's in the top 10 talking shit to all he got. Yeah. Yo, I'm telling you, Coi Leray, she pissed me off. I seen so many different things in people last week. It was sad. Well, this week, over the weekend, Coi Leray, Asian Doll. It's just like, when I tell you, when you start not liking some people, it's just like, it's bad. It's bad. Because what reason would you have to be mad at Nicki? Even with Cardi B, it's like, let me tell you something, Cardi B. You know you ain't fucking talented. You know you don't have no talent. You know that you in this black girl's world existing by luck. Nicki ain't never gonna bow down to your Krabby Patty ass. She's never gonna bow down to you. You don't even deserve to be here. Everything about Cardi B is illegitimate. Everything. 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 Everything, in my opinion, it is. It's just like, why? You know what I'm saying? And you cause so many issues. I even feel like if Megan and Nicki was going at it, it's still. I just feel like there's a nasty energy with Cardi B, and nothing is worse than a person who is just, oh man. Let's see. All right. So Cardi is existing because of black women. We are our own worst enemy. Exactly. But you know what? Oh man, that shit is so disgusting. It's just like even the platform that Nosy Hoe was on, it was like she wasn't even fully informed of Nicki, but then you're gonna say stuff like, well, why is Nicki doing this? And it's like you pulling that whiny white girl voice that I hate in the office. Well, why Nicki? No, Nicki giving your ass pressure. Fuck that. You know shit changed when you turn into a mother. Nicki is a mother now. She's protective as fuck. You damn right. She been watching your blog for years and you dogging her out, and she looked for the first opportunity to take at you. You damn right. Especially if you got the money to do it. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? If you're trying to make listen, like, and this is the truth. Like Nosy got to know the type of energy you put out, the type of energy you're gonna get back. You put that energy out that you hate me. Now I gotta show you. Now I gotta show you. I gotta show you. You trying to make my life a living hell, and now I'm about to make your life one. So it's like I hope that maybe she get those people on her channel. Maybe people will support her and be able to get that 75,000. Maybe she could do a GoFundMe and just get the money up. Maybe people will support her. You never know how people end up showing up, but she gonna have to do something. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's right. Like I'm telling you, I was so disturbed. And when I tell you this, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? When I went to this girl page tonight, I have to be completely honest. Will God strike me down? I promise you, all of the time that she's been doing this Nicki content, I have not consumed more than 15 minutes, if that, of her content. I don't. When I tell you I'm very funny about what I consume, because it's just like, if I love Nicki and I like her, I'm telling you, listen. If I like you and I fuck with you, I don't want to sit up and listen to nobody talking bad about you. It's not even an effect. It's like you can't gaslight me, but what type of enjoyment do I get out of listening to that? For one, I'm not coming back and forth to you repeating that shit because I'm not the type of person who does that at all. I try not to do that. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't, and it's like looking at her tonight, I seen, a lot of different comments about how people felt about her, but I don't feel like she's an ugly person. I feel like what she's doing is ugly. I just feel like it's wrong. And then when I heard her on that platform yesterday talking about, she said to that girl, because I think it was a Nicki fan who called, she was like, you said this about a baby. And she was like, just because you care about babies doesn't mean that I do. And then it was like people co-signing it. I said, what is this world turning into? Y'all talking about babies, saying that you don't care about babies, and like the shit is just weird. You got to know that it's going too far sometimes. That's too far. You can't possibly be in a good place, because in the beginning of Nosy's video tonight, she said she's typically a happy person. She's typically a happy, bubbly person. But I'll tell you, when them guys started talking to her and they said, and it was like, I don't know, I'm gonna just say this. I personally felt like that part was calculated, because they immediately asked her like, well, how has this been impacting you? And then it's like she went into the story. I was like, shorty is really trying to sell this shit. I liked it. I like acting. I'm telling you, I do. I like it. And I'm silly as hell. I feel like I will never, I will always be like a middle schooler at heart and in my mind, because I laugh at shit all the time. I promise you. Because that's how you stay young. And that's how you stay like, But yeah, I said shorty tried to sell that shit with that fucking fro, with that, you know what I'm saying? She tried to sell that shit like, I was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? It was like Tasha when she came and gave her statement after the lawsuit with Cardi. I like that shit. Then she tried to act like she was sipping that water before she walked up. I was like, okay, these YouTube motherfuckers is crazy. But I like it. You know what I'm saying? Jason Lee is next. Listen, I'm gonna say this, right? I hope anybody who has done anything negatively against anyone and they have the means to come after, I hope they do. See, the thing about it is that just be more creative. You don't got to fucking do. You don't have to drag a person down like that. I think what it is, though, let me tell you this. They to photoshopping Nicki pictures to try to make her look different. You can't call her ugly. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk about her rap skill. So it's like they got something. They feel like they got something with the Kenneth Petty thing, and they just feel like they could just dig at her with it and dig at it. And you just realize it's just that's not even gonna work. She's already like, I don't think y'all realize, and this should really show you. Ever since that whole Remy shit, when people thought that Nicki was gonna be over, you see how she kept busting her gun, no matter how much they still suppressed her. One thing she didn't do was stop. She ain't going to stop no time soon. She's not going to. She not. So you just gonna have to find a way to deal with these stories that y'all report on, or the negativity that y'all try to like express. If you notice something, right? Even notice this with me. See, I know a lot of you simple-minded motherfuckers. Why ain't I up here talking about Cardi B court case? Because I don't get enjoyment out of shit like that. Because you want to know why? At the end of the day, it's certain things for me. Female rapper lead, LaRon, having brothers been in the system, go to court and shit like that. To me, if my brothers pulled up this channel and they heard me talking about somebody's court case, to us, that is not G. I don't talk about court cases. So you know that. I don't like Cardi, but I don't talk about that. If you notice that, I control what the fuck. I don't talk about that. Nah, hell no. That shit is not G to me. So I don't do that. Listen, very high overview, even when that whole shit came out with that video with Jennifer and all of that. I don't cover shit like that. No, because I don't like to get into people's shit like that. I like to talk about music, and especially with Cardi B being so much of a conundrum and trying to gaslight people and make it seem like Nicki is the way that she is. You went to Fashion Week, manic. Nicki said that shit. She said, you just pushed out one of the biggest gifts. You just, whatever she said, you know what I'm saying? You pushed out the hugest blessing, and you had Fashion Week 3 weeks later. Think about it. When she had her last baby, she had a birthday party 3 weeks later. In my mind, Cardi B is blessed, rich, got money to do whatever. I'm like, damn, she could have had a birthday party whenever. So I said, you know what? It's possible, maybe. I don't know if it's true, but maybe she does deal with postpartum, and maybe having those parties and then going to Harper's Bazaar 3 weeks. Maybe she was, and it was like, you need to start doing things like like normal life, so you don't slip into that or whatever. So that is possible. But I think that Cardi B needs to take some accountability. And the fucked up thing about it is she gonna get in her 60s and she gonna realize all of the fucked up shit that she was. She gonna be crying in that damn bathtub. She gonna be crying like, I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to, I responded to all the Nicki fans. You caused a lot of issues. This black woman is going to fucking respond. She is going to shade you. She don't gotta at you. And she gonna continue to do that shit. You're not gonna make her stop. She gonna still pop her shit like she's been doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why she thinks she's stopping something. It's not going to stop. But what you need to realize is what you contribute and what you listen. I wouldn't give a fuck if Cardi didn't tag a Nicki fan for 2 weeks. The hurt, or not even the hurt, the damage is already done. You always going to be a op. And now Megan is starting to quote Nicki fans. Came fresh off the stage in Brazil and quoted a Nicki fan and said lies. How pressed are you female rappers? How pressed? Damn, you ran right off the stage from a silent crowd. That was like a fucking silent night, like a silent event. You ever been to one of the events? I've been to one of those events in Houston where you go there with the headphones on and you listen to music silent. It's weird. Like, that shit is weird. That's how that crowd was for Megan. You know what I'm saying? You got a biggest blessing fighting. You know what I'm saying? Now you online talking about what's the signs of somebody being manic. That Fashion Week shit is manic. That is. Karol G saying that you lying and just mad that Nicki is shining on. And you know what it was? It was mad at you that Trinidadian black bitch was on that fucking Tusa. And she killed that shit. And you says, why you did black bitch on Tusa getting Plusa? Huh? You was mad about that shit. Talking about you passed on it. You even have an opportunity. You ugly. You got an ugly spirit. And you're trying to spin this shit off as Nicki talking about what is the signs of manic. That Fashion Week shit is the signs of fucking manic. That's what the signs of manic are. Logically, I'm going to go with what's hot. Cardi B pull up. Let's see. Sure did. Karol G says she always wanted Nicki from the jump. So I've never been You've never been to one. Let's see. She has all the evidence to win a case. Her lawyers study, and I like how Tasha was just like, wait, I don't know what happened between Tasha K and Cardi B, but Tasha was saying that Cardi was saying that she said something about her mother or some shit like that. And she was like, I didn't do that. One thing I love about Tasha K is like, even if she do got to pay that $4 million, you can't break her soul. Like, you can't break her the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? I love strong black women because it reminds me of my mom. You can't break them the fuck down. So what if she got paid? If at the end of all of that appeal shit, then it just is what it is. Who knows what they doing? Maybe she is going to move to Africa. Maybe they got money stashed. Maybe you don't fucking know. Like, you don't know you don't know they moves. Maybe she got shit under control. I hope she do got shit under control because I wouldn't want to see her out either. Obviously, shit, if I could sit up here and say that I don't want Cardi in hip hop, but I don't want her to be fucked up and broke. She want Tasha K to be fucked up and broke. She does. She want Tasha K to be, that's what she wants. That's what she wants. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, did you think about her kids and all of that? Did you think about her lifestyle? Nah, she didn't. So it is what it is. You're going to get some of that energy back too, because you're not innocent at all. So getting knotted upside her head is what's manic. She's a weirdo. Her behavior, come on, you came there calculated, wanting to get into it with Nicki Minaj so that shit would hit the blogs, that Cardi B attacked Nicki. You know what I'm saying? She wanted that shit to happen. I see, that's what she wanted. And then that she wanted that to be some sort of dig towards Nicki. And now I love the way Nicki, the way that Nicki, she surfaces now, like, you know what I'm saying? Cardi B, all you do is like doing that stupid shit is you just make people tighten up more. You make them tighten up more. You're going to make Nicki go at your ass harder lyrically, or your ghostwriter. And now she knows, okay, now this bitch acting up at events now. Okay. Yeah. Let me make sure ride around. Let me make sure that she got her peoples with her. Cause you just know Cardi is, man, listen, I wouldn't trust her at all. Tasha K broke that shit down perfectly tonight. She was like, she's doing club hostings in Jersey, and her husband, they got a co-headline clubs. I'm like, damn, like, but then I had to think about it though, right? It was just like Cardi, she did have some songs, like she got Up, she got her song, different shit like that. That the label is gonna make it look like it's popping. They're gonna make it do what it do. My question is, why don't Megan got more BET nominations than Cardi? Or I don't understand that. What did Cardi do that was substantial that garnered all of these? I didn't even read what she was nominated for either. Any smart person knew that Nicki was playing chess and collecting info and letting them hang themselves. Oh, and another person that I want to go down. Another person. When I tell you this person grinds my gears because I hate people like them. When I get up here, I don't just be fucking talking bullshit to you on some shit. I feel like integrity is everything, right? The same way I told you that I wouldn't get up here and talk about somebody's case or some shit like that just because I know how I feel. And I'm like, what if my brothers or somebody? That's really how I feel, because I know them niggas will be like, nigga, you talking about their case? The fuck you talking about their case for, nigga? That's how we are. That shit don't got nothing to do with me at all, right? But what I want to say is EBT Awards is trash. What I want to say is with Azealia Banks, her whole code is just not G. Not only is she just stigmatized by white niggas, but you can't trust her. She dragged Cardi B for filth. She broke her ass down on some real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then you break Nicki down. You talk shit about Nicki. Then you want to be in the stories next week about, oh, there should be a course on Nicki. I ain't trying to listen, let me tell you something. I want to tell you something. I'm going to be fair. I ain't talk about Azealia Banks in a minute on this channel, right? And people be sending me shit. I know y'all, I be seeing shit that y'all be sending me, and I don't read that shit because I'm not covering it. I don't know. I don't want to. Because when a person push me to the point where I start to see that you are vindictive and that you're manipulative and you are conniving, I can't fuck with you. That shit really ruined my fan experience with her as far as like listening to the music. Because with the wave that you was on, like breaking it down, like how Cardi was, and like, coming into the game, and I still feel like she feels that way, but she's trying to use that shit and like, oh, I want to like trying to be friends with Cardi, breaking Nicki down, trying to say, oh, Nicki is obsessed with Cardi and that she's on cocaine. It's like, how are you really sitting up there saying that shit? And you was just dick eating her last week. It just makes me not like her. And the more it's like it pushes me towards those thoughts that I had last year. I'm just like, yo, with Azealia Banks, she's the type of person that you're trying to figure out where she performing next. Like, yeah. Where's she gonna be at next? She's that type of person who makes you want to do that. Like she takes it and it's like she takes it to a point where it's beyond just talking about, like, I feel like with this, you know how she was talking shit about Cardi? She was talking real shit about Cardi. She hating on Nicki. She's a fucking hater. And she's mad. She's another fucking, what's that chick name who was on the Stormer Road, Tasha K whole shit, Jaguar. She's just another mad ass because her music ain't making it globally. So now she don't got nothing to do but do house music and pander to crowds because those people are only going to fill up those 500 capacity venues. Ain't no big festivals throwing you on them no more because you ain't got the management that's putting you on shit like that. It's just, it's not really selling. So she's mad as fuck. She out here in these Airbnb homes, going out in backyards like she owning these homes. You don't own no motherfucking home. You know damn well you don't. Stop it. Like Azealia Banks, and this is why another reason why when she be doing that shit and covering up her phone and like, because she don't really want people to know where she is on some shit like that. Scary ass. That's crazy. You talk that much shit about people, And I just go back to like how Remy Ma said that shit on live. She said, I guarantee you she won't say my name no more. And I know what type of bitch she is. And I know that she's not playing. So why are you playing with Nicki, trying to say all of this shit? You want Nicki to have her people send something through. And I'm telling you, that type of person will get you infuriated. You will. You'll be like, yo, I remember when I was inboxing with Foxy Brown, and I remember when Azealia Banks tried to diss her before, she was like, where is that bitch at? She was like, oh yeah, she gonna get murked. That was her words. Exactly. She know that shit. She know what she doing. Azealia Banks better watch out. I'm telling you, because she don't want to be one of those stories where something happened and you can't pin it and it just your tomorrow's news now. That's it. Trust me, my peoples know that I'm on here doing that. So if anything ever happened to me, my peoples is already on it. Trust me. Trust me. Yeah. So don't be, I'm always on it. They're aware of what I do. My family know about this shit. What? It ain't gonna just be no unsolved, ain't some shit just happened. Trust me, I know the volume and the type of attention you do with doing shit and talking and saying shit that people don't like. I know it. I know. Shit. But man, we will be here. We will be here every day. I feel like with Cardi B, like just debunking stupid shit that she says. This was just this right here just pissed me off because you talking about yourself. You're talking about yourself, and that just makes me feel like she's just crazy. Do you know what? Like, do you see yourself? Like, come on, man. Hold on. Oh, I was about to hit the wrong. See, I was trying to just do stop sharing screen. I was about to end the damn broadcast. And she's local picking up motherfuckers. Cardi is bootleg. Azealia need to tread lightly. But what she's trying to do is she's trying to say all of these things. And what it is that she's trying to do is she wants to gain the fans of the people who hate Nicki. And she wants to inadvertently turn them into streamers and supporters of her music. And that will get you fucked up. I'm telling you. I couldn't imagine. Let me just tell you through the mind frame of how and that's why when that whole shit, I ain't trying to be funny, but when that happened with Remy, I kind of felt like that was her beat, like the way that she talked on her records and shit, and me formulating in my mind, like, how much money that rappers was getting paid, like through promoters at that time. Shit, like you getting $5,000 to $6,000 for a show. Who knows when the next booking is? You take some money out of my damn purse or some shit. You know that she probably didn't mean to do that, but you get mad. I'm telling you, with the way that Azealia is moving, I know in the mind frame of Remy, she would have been pulled up on her already. It would have been over for her already. Azealia would not have done it. And this is why I don't like that she's doing it to Nicki. Like, you better tread lightly. You better. I'm telling you, because people get shit done. They get it done. They get it done. And like, I'm not saying it's right, but I think that it's a difference from coming online and talking about music. And, I don't get up here talking about, oh, Cardi's botched surgery, this, that, even though I feel that way. You don't hear me talking about that on my channel, do you? I don't do that. I don't, because I feel like that's a different type of attack. It's too easy to talk about the music and talk about how illegitimate she is in music. It's so many different warps I can go up and down and talk. I can talk about this shit for 5 hours straight with female rap. I can. I don't gotta fucking defame her ass, but I think that shit will still get her mad. Oh man, what was the last thing Azealia said? I didn't really. All I know is that she alleged drug abuse to Nicki, and I feel like that's wrong. She did the same thing that Nosy Hoe did, and I hope Nicki sue Azealia Banks. I hope she do. I hope she do. I hope she do. She talked all that shit for the past 2 days, and now you want to show that shitty ass backyard? All right, you gonna catch it. And then when Nicki said that she gonna be owning people's publishing, I hope she catch it, because she ain't even getting publishing off of Broke with Expensive Taste. She told her fans not even to support that album because she ain't do the right paperwork for that album. You know Azealia Banks got in the game from fucking with Diplo, right? From Diplo fucking him. Fuck it. That's why see, she's fake, because she make it seem like she could relate to Nicki and her story, but then low key she's really like Cardi. Azealia, the reason why we know you is because you fucked Diplo. You fucked Diplo and you got popping with 212. She said it. Ask her what's her come up story. She fucked Diplo. That's her come up story. So it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Hold on, let me do something. No, I'll do it after it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all of that. So Nicki also said that she had a surprise coming. Let's see. Nicki said she had she talked about it on her live, so I can't wait to see who it is that she's working with. She said that she worked with this person before. I don't know why, but when I seen the stuff in the background, I was just like, I hope Nicki don't fuck our mind up. And it's like, a lot of people was asking. I know that this is way off, right? But you know how like a lot of people was asking for a lot of people want those jean jackets back with Nicki face on the back. I was like, what if this is like a collaboration with like a brand and she's saying she's worked with this person before? Because she didn't say if it was music or not. Didn't somebody ask her that? And she didn't really pontificate on, she said, nope. So when I seen those racks behind her of the clothes, I said, is this a clothing thing? I'm like, who is this? So she said maybe she'll post something recently, but do y'all Geminis claim Azealia? I'm not a Gemini. Laurent, also in the Black community, it's an eye for an eye, especially against lying on culture vultures like Cardi B, who lied on Nicki, her husband, and others in court. Right. Let me scroll to the bottom. Fendi Prince. I don't know. You think it's another Renaissance Deluxe comes in October? What? It's Beyonce. This lawsuit is retarded. I agree. Who said that it was retarded, Celeste? Celeste, let me get your ass out of here. And you can sue a YouTuber. What are you talking about? You can't just defame somebody's name and just say anything. Like, you can't do that. Azealia Banks is not a self-hater. Okay, so I see that you don't resonate with this channel. I'm gonna just do you a favor and just let me get you out of here. Yeah, I don't even like blocking people like that, but when I am reading the comments, if I see it, yeah, you gotta go. So, yep, it is my channel, and yeah, I can block you if you say something counter to what I like. Yeah, I can. Fuck out of here. Like, this is not a safe place for you. So Azealia Banks rants about Black people all day and she hates herself. Yeah. So you already know. See, I'm not trying to be funny because I love Latino people, right? But I paid attention to her early on where she don't really got Black girlfriends. And she always talked about how her mother had an affinity for Latino people and how those were the only people who she was with. If you notice, she does that little flair, which I like it because I like, you know what I'm saying? I like that. But at the same point, I know people, like, I know some people based on, I don't know what it is with them, but I feel like me being Black, I have multiple friends of different ethnicities, but most of my friends are Black, but I do have white friends. I have Mexican friends, shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Dominican, all types of friends. I have friends from all types of backgrounds, but what I'm saying is, it's like, it bothers me when a person doesn't, like, if you don't have friends with people who are like, people like you, like yourself, like, you know what I'm saying? How could you be like, to me, like, what have you seen this? I've never seen this, but say you seen like a Dominican girl, right? Bad as hell. And she don't got no other friends. She don't got no Dominican friends. All she got is Black friends. Do you know that even sounds way off? It sounds way off. That's the type of chick that Azealia Banks is. She's not cool. She's not hood. She was a corny ass chick in school. She probably ain't really dressed for nothing. Not saying that that really matters, but I can just tell that she was corny. Like I can tell. And she get up on her damn Instagram. She want to rant about Nicki Minaj and she want to turn people against her. She want to turn the people. She want to get Cardi fans on her side so that they can stream her music. That shit is wrong. You shouldn't have to go through all of that just to get people to listen to your music. It's a lot of dumbass, closed-minded, jealous ass people of Nicki. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, kind of going back to that whole Nosy Hoe shit. I couldn't believe it. Like, I just couldn't believe what I heard when I was watching her on that platform yesterday. Was that lady's name? Sure. I don't know what her name was, but when she made that comment about the babies, I promise you, that's when I clicked off the video. I said, oh, nah, we can't do that. Nah. You don't care about babies, and you saying like, oh, just because you care about babies doesn't mean that I do. And then people was commenting in the chat like, right, I don't have kids either, and this and that, whatever. It's like, and it wasn't just like just because you care about kids doesn't mean that I do. It was like a comment like that where like she didn't care. I'm like, damn, you really giving it up like that? Everything that you say, you will pay for that shit. Like, and that was just wrong. So what really be confusing to me is like people like Nosy Hoe, and there was this other girl online. She was having some issues as well, you know, saying shit. And it's like they be saying they Nicki Minaj fans. It's like, do y'all say that shit to try to be funny? Like, I'm a Nicki fan. No, you not no Nicki Minaj fan. You ain't no, listen. And you don't got to be delusional or say that you blow smoke up somebody's ass and shit like that. No, but it's like you can't be outside of the loop trying to like say you don't see some shit just like Shorty on the show talking about why is Nicki doing this? But see, you know what it is? They don't see that funny style shit that Megan Thee Stallion do, or they don't pay attention to Cardi when she's doing shit. If you ever notice, you know what's so crazy? Let's say this. Cardi didn't even like this nigga Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk, right? She didn't like him. But now that she don't get the Shade Room buzz, now she's trying to be over there in them comments because that's the only blog that really show her love. Ain't that sad? She need the blog. She needs them. I know she typed at the show. You know what? They probably gonna start posting her when the album come out. She gonna need them. I'm telling you, mark my words with this video. I hope that they don't though, because I feel like the energy and everything has just been better with them. Like, leave her tired ass off of that blog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just leave it, let her fizzle, and just that's it. That white man then left her. Beyonce Queen's mix, maybe. They was on site. What's up to Barbie? Speak on my kids. I'm beating. Thank you, Victoria. But do you understand? Victoria, where you can't even do that in Nicki's position? Like, you can't beat her. You can't do that to her. That's why I'm saying Azealia Banks is playing the way that she's talking and saying stuff. Yo, I would be like, where's she performing at next, my nigga? Yo, let me get little Rosalind from the hood. Like, send her ass up there. Yeah, we about to get that. And then more so, see, Azealia, you gotta be careful. Let me tell you how crazy this shit goes. I remember somebody who wanted to serve somebody at who was that? Was that shit with Karen Civil and that other shorty, that other Haitian girl? She created a fake event just so she could serve her papers. You better be careful moving out here, because shit could go left. You end up letting somebody book your ass. Listen, you better be careful when you out here move. And that's what I'm saying. Like, when you do shit, I feel like when you're negative, people are gonna do negative shit back to you. You're gonna fuck around and talk all of that shit, and somebody gonna book your ass, and it's gonna be the enemy. And you're going to be right in the damn devil's den. People got to watch out for what they do. I'm telling you. That's why I'm telling you, I might give my opinion on some shit. Like, I remember maybe like a month or two ago, I was upset because somebody had took my story. And then me doing that spawned somebody being mad at me. How you getting mad at me because I'm speaking my truth? But what I don't do is go back and forth. I don't do that shit because I think about it in my mind. Do I want to be engaged with a back and forth with a person? And I say no, because I don't want to do that. Nope. And I just keep it moving straight and narrow, laser focus, because I shouldn't be ridiculed or made to feel like a slave of my thoughts, of my natural raw emotions. Now, that is how I felt 2 months ago. I'm not Like I let that go. We now in September. I'm not gonna be talking about and going through some emotions from some shit 2 months ago. I left that there and now I'm here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna keep reliving shit. I let that go. So if you still don't like me because of that, I said my truth back then and I let it go. And I kept going. I don't got no hate though. You understand? You just gotta keep going. Point blank. What happened? Been out of reach, been out of each. Oh, happy birthday. Your birthday was September 13th. What's up to Barbie? Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes. Oh man. See, I was done chatting, talking. I ain't even putting up the Cash App. Fuck it. The show is almost over anyway. So we've been up here like an hour. Damn, I hate when I do that shit. When I get to an hour and I feel like I didn't touch it. I didn't really bring up that Rkelly shit. He had some new charges. I wanted to bring that up and talk about it, but I felt like the whole Cardi B shit is just a conundrum in itself. And you just constantly, I feel like my responsibility as a Nicki Minaj supporter and fan is that when she does stuff like that, like, you know, now that I will debunk, because it's just like, yeah, you got to remind people. Cardi B, you talking about what is manic? Manic is what you did at Fashion Week. That's disgusting what you did. That's manic. And it's just like, you talk about, you do all of these things. It's like, I would want to be so different from my nemesis. Like, I wouldn't want to be like you. If anything, I want you to be like me, because that's how you can really see that I want to see that I matter. Even though sometimes I complain when I feel like somebody's doing something like me, it really is funny though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I know when you know what you possess and you know that people like you, it just comes with it. So that's why I think that's why like my energy is just like a lot more lighter, because you end up being mad every fucking day. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Just take it for what it is and send people love and wish them the best. That's all you could really do. That's it. That's it. Real talk. Let's see. I seen this one blogger, right? Now, this I do think is funny. They said that they was not going to do no more Nicki content and that they was actually going to charge people for the Nicki content. And I don't know if that worked out, but I see them doing Nicki content again. I'm like, damn. Every time you say you're going to stop doing something, just don't say it. Just do it, because shit. I don't know. I've lost friends defend everything Cardi does, and it's sickening. I just don't engage. I won't lose friends over them. I just don't engage in conversations about music with them. Like my cousin, like she be doing that shit. Like she was like, why you don't like Cardi because of Nicki? I don't even entertain the conversation. Nope. Because she probably found my channel too. That's what they be trying to low-key do to me. They be trying to peg me for these conversations, and I just be very like, oh no. So what we gonna eat tonight? Like, yeah, nope. Hell no. I know how to change the subject, because this is YouTube. Don't be asking me about no damn shit offline. Like, nah. Turn into a subscriber and ask me on here then. Show your fucking face. Don't ask me about no shit trying to trip me up, talking about, oh, why you don't like Cardi? Who said that? And then furthermore, then I'm gonna make your ass feel stupid for even asking me, why do you like her? Let me flip that shit on you. Like, don't ask, like, what? Why you like her? Like one of my cousins, what's that chick name with the curly hair? That chick, what's her name? It's like one of my cousins, she be liking all of the ops. I be like, I don't, and then you know what? Then I say, you know what? She's not in this. This is my other cousin. I said, she ain't in this YouTube world shit. Like, you got to realize there is the civilians who don't do the YouTube. They don't know how shady Megan is. They just see her winning. They think she's this college girl. They don't know that she's fucked up and that she did all the shit behind the scenes and clout chase and seen Tory Lanez live and seen that and started messing with him because of the impact and that. And she went out to Calabasas with them bastards. She got her bachelor's. Now she's going to get her master's. And she's just a liar. Like, you know what I'm saying? Megan is just, to me, but when it meets the eye and she's sitting up with Hillary Clinton and nobody still gave a fuck. Nobody gave a fuck that she sat up there with Hillary Clinton. That shit was not impactful at all. It wasn't. It's like, move on, mama. You ain't ready for that drama. Move on. It's not helping you. It's not helping you sell records. Let's see. Really, she has a lot of blacks fooled. Skin on me, boom, boom. And me body just up jumping up, boom, boom, boom. Yo, Spice be having me there when she be performing that shit. I like, what's that new song she got? What is that shit called? Let me go to her Instagram before I get up out of here. Yo, when she was at the damn the Juve in Brooklyn, yo, I thought she was about to fall off that shit, off of the float. When I tell you I've been watching her perform for years, Spice Official. When she was at the damn West Indian Day Parade, she be shaking that ass. She don't care. Hold on. I love her so much because I like people who really, you could tell that they like to, that they love what they do. And she don't care. Spice got a little BBL too, but I like her. I like Spice. In Brooklyn with it. She in Brooklyn with it. Let's go. Damn. Yeah, Spice had Eastern Parkway lit. So I always wanted to go to Juve, but I never did it. I've never been to Juve because I used to always hear about all of the stories and shit. So I never went. Any girl don't like me, tell him kiss me ass. Clap, 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 clap. And she was with Winnie Harlow too.
Now, you know she from Jamaica, right? You know Jamaica bloody now, right? So me gonna do this again with it. You know how to run right now. We have a rock out some fun, man.
Go down a la wine and a Babylon.
She said she know about the one she need either. She know the pum-pum. But if you need a wine and a pum-pum.
And may sit down but they bed. Boom boom so tight so my man I have a beg. Boom within the clap it then just a drop it. Take a picture, you can crop it, Facebook it, but crop it, no. All right, we off of that. Let's get off that. We had a little Caribbean. I love Spice. She just chilling and making her money. Yeah. Spice is an international star. This woman always traveling, always in the airport, always. Yeah, that's what I love the most about her is that she don't play. Like Spice, she gonna make sure them kids got everything that they need. Like I'm telling you, she's a boss. I've been watching her like move since probably 2014, 2015. That's when I kind of got introduced to her. So yep, that's why I told you when Missy Elliott, when she was doing that shit on her page, and she was like, "You've been following me for a while." She was like, when I was talking shit, I was like, "Why you on Spice page on a Foxy post talking about getting in the studio?" It's like, "Why you ain't DM her?" And then she inboxed me. She was like, "Please don't do that on my page." Yep, I love Spice. Anybody don't like me, tell them kiss me ass. Clap, 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 clap. She said, "Your panty seat yellow like a mozzarella." Is your panty seat yellow? That's crazy. Let me see if there's anything else on there that I would like to see. I don't know. It's just her swagger. Like, I like how she commanded and entered the stage. Let me bring this one video up. Let me see. I think this is a reel. She just know what to do. I like to see if she know how to hit the stage with excitement. Let me see. Where's that video at? Where's Shensia at? You know, everybody was talking shit, talking about, oh, Shensia on Spice. Shensia can't fuck with Spice. Yeah, I fuck with her. Let's do this real quick before we get up out of here. Shout out to the people that's still here. I know this show was kind of all over the place. Cardi really, you know, I really wanted to just talk about her craziness, like as far as like, you know, just the shit she be saying. That shit just be throwing me for a loop. It's like, are you talking to yourself? Everything that you're saying is about yourself. I'm tired of it. Every year is a new thing. It's a new, they're like that whole tirade she went on the other day. It's a new this. They got something new out. They promoting it. They no. It's not about that. It's just that you getting it now. That's what it is. Hold on. Sit down on the bed, pum pum so tight, the man I have to chat. And me boom and say I catch it on the beat me just to slap it. Yeah. All right. So we about to get up out of here. Fuck that. All right. Exactly. Cardi is a narcissist. They love flipping the truth. Yes, a true performer. Spice is a gymnast. I like when she do the split though. It's like, why she ain't do the split? Hold on. Let me see if I can find this video because that wasn't even the one that I wanted to show you. It was the one when she performed in New York City. She always, when she came out with the briefcase, she did that shit. I love that shit. Hold on. This the original Spice nub. Hold on. Now tell me which man I mean no back one body, I mean no take back my chat. Yeah, I like that shit. Hold on. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Yeah, Spice definitely knows what she do when she hit that stage. I just love to see her perform. I've been watching her perform for years. Like I would literally wait, like be like, oh, she's in France tonight, and I will wait for like the next day, and I would just watch the performance. I like live shows, especially when they perform good.
So we have BRT weekend. this on the field. Grammy single call. Grammy.
Then it's like, it's crazy because it's like with her, right? You think about all of the Caribbean islands. It's like she literally tours all of the islands, all through England, all of that shit. It's like when you could, man, I know her money got to be long. It got to be. Yeah. All right, let's get off that. We kind of going off topic. I appreciate all of y'all being here tonight. I know I kind of did. I was kind of all over the place with it because at first it was just like I couldn't listen. I try not to wish bad on people and shit like that, but I feel like talking about a baby and doing all of that, you know, shit. It's like you gonna have to just handle whatever comes with it. You know what I'm saying? The people have been I feel like it's harassment. And the fucked up part about it is that people don't look at it as harassment. You are harassing Nicki Minaj. Like doing shit like that, that's harassment. It is because you what was Cardi doing when she sued Tasha? She was saying like, oh, she was using my name. She was putting tags and stuff in the videos and shit like that and all of that. She was just saying so many different things that Tasha K was doing, but in the same kind of way, then you're doing that too. You using their name, you know, she's not being sued for that, but shit, that $75K, I'm telling you, $75,000 to a regular person, that's a lot, especially if you get hit with a judgment for that amount, unless you could, man, when you get a judgment for that amount, what does that mean? Do they put is there some sort of lock on your channel where they take your money, or is it like something on your bank account, or do they pop that shit up at your employers? Like, what does it, is that the type of, I think I had a judgment like years and years ago. It was like for an old medical bill, and that shit was like for $500 when I went to like an emergency room or somewhere like that, right? And they sent that shit to my job. This was like in probably 2009. Them niggas took that $500 out and they took out like $125 or some shit like that for a month. That shit was so stupid, but I guess that's a judgment, right? You should visit. No, I shouldn't visit anywhere. You should visit JMJM. I don't know what that is. I don't know if you're trying to be funny, Tamara. I feel like I've seen your name before and you wasn't like trolling, so maybe I just can't understand what you're saying or it's a typo. But what's up, tyrannical facts? They don't see her as a human being. Yeah, they don't. She works really hard. Very, very diligent. Yeah. All over the world, she's blessed. Yes, very much given rich. Yeah. And her kids is shit. When I seen her little son walking around, like, you know, she got a place in Atlanta and she got a place in Jamaica too. I think her mom lives in Jamaica, but like Spice is good. And she independent now. She's off of that record label. So she good. She about to be good. I hope that she just, you know, unfortunately, every time we hear about an artist going independent, something ends up happening to them. So I don't think her label was really supportive of her anyway, over 10 years of being signed. So hopefully it doesn't change anything as far as like her visibility or anything like that. That's why I bought her new album, just to support it too. Let's see. If there's anything else. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me see. LeBron, didn't you hear Cardi allegedly stole? Oh, yeah, I did hear about that. Yep, I did. I'm loving how even Jamaicans in London is bringing back the 90s vibe and fashion, as well as Jamaica and Black Americans. We all got this together. Yes, Rkelly, new charges. I don't know. I feel like I've been here an hour and 18 minutes already, and it's 11:53. It's about to be 12 o'clock. So, I mean, I'm going to delete that from my title because, yeah, we kind of made it to the end. And yeah, maybe I'll throw that up tomorrow. See, it's been a few days I haven't uploaded a video, so I got an upload coming through because I need to hit the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I still got one video that I worked on that I didn't. I actually finished it and I didn't release it because I just felt like it wasn't really like what I was talking about. It really didn't matter anymore because there's so much other new shit. I don't know if anybody else ever did that. Like you do a video, but it's just like I didn't even want to release it. So I was just like, let's just move on to the next thing. Sometimes when it be so much going on, your mind is like overload and you're like, damn, what should I do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Do I just go live or should I just do an upload? So I wanted to come live because I do like to read the comments a lot of times too. Laurent trying to delete like Carlos' face. Did you see Cardi T from Tasha K? Nicki posted it. What she post? You know what I'd be upset about? My phone says that I'm subscribed to all of Nicki's notifications and Instagram still don't post. Oh, all right. Let me share this with y'all at the same moment. All right. I see the black hair. What's this?
Drop something.
I like that ponytail. And listen, I like that ponytail, and I could tell that this is definitely something for the album. Because why is she's doing those scrunchies again? She doing something for the album. I feel like because those scrunchies, that's the giveaway. Nicki, are girls wearing scrunchies now? You let me know. I don't be seeing a lot of people, but I can tell that they're gonna start doing it again because Nicki is making a statement with them damn scrunchies. Especially in the music video, and they like pretty and pink too. She look cute. Hold on a second.
Drop something.
She's silly. Yo, let me tell you, let me ask you if y'all ever did this before, right? I'm petty as hell. So I do this. When I go on my Instagram page, and say I go to the shade room or somewhere and say that I click on the comments and I see it's somebody on my page who I see that they made some sort of comment about Nicki, I'll click on the person page, like I follow this person and I will unfollow their ass. Typically, it's just like a random person. You know how like when you on social media for so long, sometimes you'll end up just following people. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Like, what? I'm like, yeah, you definitely getting unfollowed. Y'all seen that 17-year-old girl who stabbed a 28-year-old man to death for a rape and sex trafficking? The judge ordered her to pay his family $150K in restitution. Damn. Did she get any jail time, Drika? That's better than jail time, though. The scrunchie is super freaky girl merch. Oh, okay. So she's selling scrunchies too? I think I did see that on the website. Visit Jamaica. Oh, okay. Yeah. The only thing one rap and the other dance over. Nicki is more loyal though, but they both are similar, coming from a Caribbean island. Yeah. So Nicki said she might post a picture with the person, but I'm guessing that this was a. Who do you think this? I think she said she worked with this person before. Shit, for all we know, this could be a Drake collaboration. If she worked with them before, did she ever say it was a? Did she say it was a woman or a man? Pick it up like you found it. Yeah. All right, let's get that off because I'm getting up out of here. Anyway, I have no clue. I just want to see Rihanna. Is Beyonce or Mariah? You think Mariah would be? Who knows? Azealia Banks can't keep Nicki name out of her mouth for 3 days. She's very disrespectful. That's what I'm saying. Her disrespect is the type that you want somebody to come see her about it. I'm telling you, that's what that type of disrespect is with her. Like, you want somebody to see her, like, because the way that she just be going on, and it's like unprovoked. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, I think the only reason why, because I like when people treat people the same. You understand what I'm saying? When Remy went in on your ass, you ain't have nothing to say. So why are you doing this to Nicki, and why did you do it to Beyonce? Because you feel like they big, and if they respond to you, that it gives you press. Nah, you're going to get responded to, but they ain't going to be in the way that you like it. Because everybody, listen, whatever. Anyway. So Mariah is unexpected, low key. I don't think. Oh, what's up, Lola? She said, "Let me hurry up before this person cuts me out." The person on set. Oh yeah. Red Balloon Riri. Let me see. She had a caption on it. Oh, it had a bow 8 minutes ago. I feel like that outfit is more Rihanna too, right? I feel like that would be more of a. I don't know. You never know. That might not even be what she's even wearing. You just never know with Nicki, because then she'll have her hair. Because remember how her hair just was? I like it though. So we'll see. Then also that new song is dropping tomorrow. Nicki's gonna be at Powerhouse as well. I wish I was on the East Coast for that. So they got Kodak Black, Moneybag Yo, Armani White. I don't know who that is. Thames is gonna be there too, and it says more to be announced. So we'll see what happens with that. Can't wait, because this weekend is also. Wait, when is Rolling Loud is this weekend, right? Hold on a second. Rolling Loud. Rolling Loud, New York. Oh, it's the 23rd. So it ain't this week. It's next week. Cool. So Nicki performed next week. Rolling Loud. That's going to be lit. So we're going to get the Super Freaky Girl. You know what? Nicki got so many hits. You know what I would want, just to get out the way? I would want her to open the show up with Super Freaky Girl. Like, just get that song out the way, because even though that's her number one hit. But no, I wouldn't want her to open up with that. What song would you want Nicki to open up with in New York? I would want her to do like she should do like We Go Up or some shit. I don't know. Yes, please make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. Please. I'm kind of thrown off because I had some other shit that I had to do tonight. So I had to do some shit before I even got home. So that kind of threw me off. I wish I would have stopped and got me a damn. Well, I did eat dinner. I just didn't really eat what I wanted. I hate when I eat something. I hate when I like have something that I really don't like and I don't get a chance to. Because now the stores is closed. I ain't gonna be able to get none now. So it's midnight. Drink this water and go roll me up a blunt and go right to bed. No, did it on them? You want to hear did it on them first? You ain't the only person that said it though. Do we have a problem? That would be dope too. I really want to go to New York or anywhere to see Nicki perform. Yo, that's sad how that shit happened to PNB Rock though. Like this guy that I know, he said being in LA, he was like, that shit is just common down there. Like, you could go to the corner store and the shit will just randomly happen, and just being in somebody's hood. And I was listening to Tariq Nasheed last night. He was just saying, like, you could just be, you'll be in California and you won't even realize you in the hood, and you'll just be in the trap. It's just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I've never been to LA. I do want to go though. I've been to Las Vegas a few times. I enjoyed Las Vegas. I actually want to go back. She performing in Philly next month. Yep. No, you want her to open with Your Love? Your love, yeah. Chun-Li would be dope. Yeah, Chun-Li is a statement. My mom used to eat. My mom used to buy that Chunky Monkey from Ben and Jerry's when we was younger, and she would let us get like one scoop out of it. I like Chunky Monkey. No, you said open with bussin'? No. VVS is bussin', ass so fat, bussin', rolling forward, bussin'. I'm trying to ball, caught me some boot. Brown on my inches, brown on the root. Candy apple, sticky red, back, not the root. Caught me them cute double C's of boot. I felt like I ain't heard bussin' in some days. I eat like a star, don't say goodbye. We're very silly. I ain't never take a look. If it's given what it's supposed to, I'm gonna put it on that lip. I ain't heard that song in a minute, but yeah, how did that song start? Tell my kid nigga my shit back when he tell his ex you ain't getting that dick back. Tell your baby I'll get that shit back. If I act up, new nigga ain't with that chit chat. Ben I do it, Ben I did that. Wish a bitch would, I ain't not wish back. It costs half a ticket plus tax. Wait, it costs half a ticket plus tax. It costs half a ticket plus that big go Draco for the kickback. It say Barbie with my wrist tag. Why ain't the bus stop? All my niggas bus back. Yeah, I haven't heard that song in a minute though. Shout out to the Bussin' fans though, but yeah, she ain't gonna perform that. You know damn well she ain't performing Bussin'. Stop it. Promoters don't want to book Cardi because they see she ain't sell nothing in the summer. Exactly. The scrunchies were big last summer. Well, Nicki doing it this summer, so you know how people are. I'm pretty sure people will be. I'm pretty sure you know when Nicki does anything, they going to flock to it. I'm pretty sure young girls is already going to be doing that, especially people who are going to duplicate the like if they do like the Halloween costume and shit like that, they'll be doing it. So. Yeah, I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. Y'all be blessed. Have a safe evening. And this is your boy, LaRon, female rapidly. If you still here, subscribe, hit the bell notification, thumbs up, all of that shit. Leave your comments below. And yeah, the next time I might do an upload for my next video, or the next time I go live, I'll make sure I'll be more focused. But I was just kind of like all over the place today. And you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Y'all be blessed. I'm out. Peace.